Welcome to Lesson 5. This week we are going to work with links. Links are the things that you click on a web page to take you to other pages or other parts of the same page, or other different files. Links are written with the A or anchor tag. They have an attribute called href, which stands for Hypertext Reference. This is the page or location the link will take you. The portion between the opening and closing tag is the text the user clicks on. A tip: it doesn't have to only be text. You can put a link on an image as well. Web pages aren't the only things that can be linked. By using Mail-To, you can change your link into an email link. Here we see that the email address we're going to send mail to is john@example.org, and the text the user sees says email John. The anchor tag also has a target attribute. By setting the target to _blank, it will open that link in a new window. Every time the user clicks that link, a new window will appear. If you give that target a name other than _blank, it will now become a named target, and any link with that same name will open in that window. On a long page, you can link from one part of that page to another. You can use the ID attribute to target the elements within a page that can be linked to. You can also tell these types of links from their hashtags. The value of this ID attribute must be unique to that page, and it must start with either a letter or an underscore, but not a number. So let's create some links. Alright, so now we're going to work with links. So with index.html open, let's take a quick look at it. So that's our index page. And so we already have a number of links. When I click them, they change the window, change the page. Right now console is the only one that has some content in it. We put in content in Xbox, we did. That's in this full game. So now let's take a look at the links. So here we see we have the anchor tag A, href, the hypertext reference, which points to Xbox HTML. What the user clicks on, Xbox, and then we have the tag it's closed. So let's take a look at it. So Xbox, and goes to the Xbox page once we click it. Now we could change this to anything we want. It doesn't have to be that. We could even say cool system. Now the link says cool system, and it goes to the xbox.html page. So let's create another list item with another link. So now we're going to link to Google. So http www.google.com. Close the tag, enter the text, Google. And so when we click on this link that says Google, it will take us to google.com. But here, that's up to you. It opened it in the same window. Now if we we add the target attribute, we do _blank, what does this do? This now makes that link open in a new window. So here I clicked Google, there it opened up in a new window, and Google's loading. Now, if the user happened to click it again, they forgot they opened it up in this new window or tab, it opened up another tab, and so on. So I just clicked on this same link, and it opened up 1, 2, 3, 4 tabs. Now let's change that. We're going to change this to a named target. We're going to call it search. Now, once we go back here, you see it opened up this tab. Now I'm going to add another. Change this from Google to Bing, and change that text to Bing. So when I go here and I click Bing, see it went back to this same window, and it went to Bing. So now let me close all of these tabs just to make sure. And I'll duplicate this one, but leave this one as _blank. So we'll call this one Bing 2. Now when we go here, Bing 2 will keep opening new new tabs. So now when I click on Google, it'll open up a new tab. And then I click on Bing, this first one. It opened up this tab and it's starting to go to Bing. So that's how the name targets work. And the underscore blank works. And also the text between the tags, like if I change this to Google, now my users, or your users, will see Google, but it opens up Bing. So this text can be anything you want. You know, cool search, amazing search, and it'll appear here. So it should always try to be consistent to match your links with where they're going. So now let's get rid of these things we just made here. And now we're going to start linking to other things in this page. So let's take a look at how our file looks. It's pretty sparse, so let's add some more content. So let's put an ID here, ID equals CES. Let's see, ID equals arcade. And we'll make that bigger. And we'll make this bigger as well. Let's take a look. Looks pretty good there. Maybe add another article. So right now I'm just adding filler content. Let's see, CS Arcade, Xbox. Content about Xbox. And we'll just duplicate this line a couple times. And here, footer. ID equals footer. And let's go back here. Let's see. And we'll change this one. ID equals top. So now I've named these elements. And I'm going to put a link down here. Hashtag top. And I'll call this top. So now when we look at the page, it's a pretty long page now. Scroll down, we have a link that says top, we click it, and look, we went right back to the top of the page. So now at the top of the page, right here, I'm going to add a link. Footer. Let's not forget the hashtag. And we'll call it bottom of page. Let's say. So we click bottom of page. It goes down to the bottom, the footer. So let's add some links to these other named elements in the page. So equals CES. CES. Now when we click CES, let's just confirm. CES. It moves us to the CES section. And let's see. The next one we've named it Arcade. I'll hit save and you'll see that I have two tags that say CES. And when you hover over this one, you'll see that it says index.html hashtag CES, and this one will say hashtag arcade. This will go to the arcade section, but let's just make it clear for our users. Arcade. Let's see, what else do we do? Xbox. And we don't need this one. Now we have all these extra ones. Arcade jumps down to arcade. Xbox jumps down to Xbox. Content Xbox. Now let's see. So we've gone over in page. Oh yes, we can even add a hyperlink around an image like I said. So let's take a look at our files. So we have an image here. So our image source goes to this one for Minecraft. Let's take a look at it. Now I can even change that to http bean.com. Now, actually let me move this down. Here. So now this picture of Minecraft, as you see when you hover your mouse over it, it has a finger. If I click it, it's now hyperlinked to Bean. You can even change that to the picture itself. Copy that. So now, when I click the picture, it opens up the picture just by itself. So now let's create one hyperlink to for email. So mail to John at example.org. Email John. And so here we are. Email John. So if we click this one, our email program should start up. And on this computer, it's going to ask Outlook. I'm going to hit cancel for this since we don't have that set up right now. But that's how you make it a link to an email. Start email and links to the same page or here with the hashtags. And make sure your elements that you're pointing to have an ID tag. I mean not ID tag, but have their IDs set. And your IDs don't need the hashtags. So this is ID equals quotation mark CES end quotation. But when you're linking it on the same page, it's href equals hashtag CES. And that's links.